Okay, so seeing as a lot of people seem to like me beating Hell mode, I'm gonna do it again, but this time I'm gonna do Nightmare mode because that is a mode that more people seem to struggle with. Um, Instead of using Shiganshina for Nightmare mode, you want to use the Plains map. You could kind of use Forest, but it's not really good, I would say. Definitely use Nightmare mode though, and definitely use Plains if you want to have the best shot at doing it. Um, to put my complete honesty out there, you're going to struggle a bit for the first time and a couple times after because you're probably not going to kill every Titan with one shot in Nightmare. The only reason I'm going to be able to, as you'll see, is because I'm Prestige 2 and I have fully upgraded my TS. So no matter what happens, I guess, I will always be able to kill the Titans in one shot. However, some Prestige 1s will not be able to do this. This mode is also only viable for blades. It is not possible to do it with, or not. Sorry, it's only viable with TS. It is not, or Thunder Spears. It is not viable with blades because you will get grabbed and you have no way to get yourself out except for maybe one try, and after that you are completely unable to get out. You want to go around the map, get all the titans you possibly can, round them up into one area, and much like Hell mode, you want to just wait till they're all gathered up, get to a spot, station in the air, fire a spear, hook around, throw another spear, same thing, and just keep throwing spears and keep thinning out the herd. The more titans you kill at first, the better chances you have of refilling successfully. So, saying you're high prestige and you just finished using up all your spears, bring all the titans to one edge of the map. I like to bring them to the corner because you can hook to a tree that's out of bounds and you won't be able to, it will never unhook you. And then once they're all there, hook as fast as you can to the other side of the map, use your boost, hold space, make sure that every time you hook, you get a little psst, you can hear it, make sure that's happening. Look around to make sure no titans are around you that got stuck on trees or got stuck on bushes or something, and you'll be able to refill. Hook straight up as fast as you can, and go back to just throwing the Thunder Spears on the titans. It's about as simple as it gets, really. It's not that difficult once you get a hang of it. And once you get to about a couple titans left, like this, they're going to start getting spread out. So try and lock your spear onto one titan and then have them run to it. Or you can do what I do and have them come to you and throw it at them running at you. But make sure you don't run out like I just did there, and you will probably get grabbed if you do that too slow. But once again, I'm out of spears. Bring them to the one end of the map, go to the other end, and try and refill from there. Gotta make sure there's no titans outside of the rocks on the right or the left here. There's no titans that look like they're stuck, so I'll refill. And then hook back up. And then just keep on throwing spears till they're all gone. Now when there's a couple titans left, you will see the markers. What I like to do is I like to bring those titans, those few titans, to this marker, so the one that's stuck, which would then give me the opportunity to damage all of them at once rather than having to refill and get more of them at different times. It's much more efficient to get all the titans in one spear, but just make sure you're able to kill them in the first place. Don't get too greedy. So right there I got greedy and didn't wait, and I almost killed myself right there because I hooked the spear and detonated it too fast. But TS have a very large explosion range to self-damage yourself, so you always want to be careful while throwing the spears. And unlike what I just did there, you want to also watch out and make sure that no titans are chasing after you really close when you're trying to refill. The last couple are always difficult, but I'm sure with practice you'll be able to get it very easily. And Nightmare mode, it's not as hard as it seems. Not as hard as it seems at all. Using a Prestige 1, I would have to get another account, which I don't have access to at the moment. But to go straight through, just do what I did. If it doesn't work for you, try again. because I know it works for me. And if it works for me, it can work for everybody else. I have helped out a lot. I know a lot of people have been able to do the hell mode since I showed them how to and the little strategy to do so. Personally, you don't have to take my advice. You may try whatever works for you. If you can somehow do it with AP, by God, do it with AP. Show me off. But in my honest opinion, I would run plans and I would run Nightmare. Um, Real quick before I get into the second one, I'd like to explain that perks do not work in Nightmare and Hell mode, and your Bloodline also does not work if it has a little boost to your damage or health or anything. Um, the only perks that work in game modes like this are the ones that allow you to gain more items or gain more perks. The most notable ones, in my opinion, that I use always for grinding in modes like this is Korakuda, which is a mythical perk. It allows you to get 200 family spins per day off of Titans. A Masser, which is 75 family spins and gives you a higher chance of getting them per Titan. And Clover. Clover is a legendary perk as well as a Masser. And Clover allows you to get 2 times the amount of perks from Titan kills as you normally do. So if you're trying to get perk farm and try and get those legendary perks, those epic perks, and hope somehow getting a mythical perk out of Nightmare mode, which is very, very hard, but I know it can be done, I would suggest using Clover, and I would suggest using a Master and Korakuda to get your most out of your time, to be able to get family spins every so often. Really, that's about it for the strategy and what you want to run. You want to make sure your damage is full, and you want to make sure that you have the most amount of TS as you possibly can. Because if you have a lot of Titans like this, where it's 49 instead of say 41 or 40, you'll have to refill maybe 1 or 2 extra times to get all of the Titans killed. And like I did before, last time, just lining them all up in an area. There's so many Titans at the point where it's lagging them, and they're much slower than they used to be, with less of them. But since they're moving so slow, I don't really have to worry about Titans coming at me from behind me. But more so, yeah, it's mostly the same thing this way, unlike Hell mode, where it's much more difficult to secure your kills because of how much health they have and how fast they move. Nightmare is pretty simple as long as you have the right idea on how to play it. I do not think it is that hard of a game mode. That might be my experience talking, that might be being a little bit arrogant, but even if it isn't, I still think that it's very, very viable just to be doing it like this. For grinding, if you're Prestige 1, always do Nightmare. Please, Discord, I thought I put you on mute. Oh boy. I'm sorry. That's so annoying for me too, to hear it in YouTube videos and you quick check your Discord and realize nobody was there. That's twice now this video too. Man. Amateur. True amateur. But in any case, just like this, what I'm doing right now, the last couple, you can try and have them follow you, tail you, and then throw their spear into their face. That's what they get for following you, like little creeps they are. Get back to your little refill station, make sure that no Titan like that one, that I didn't actually see, will come to get you out of nowhere. And yeah, just like that, I get grabbed. I can still fail as much as I say I'm really good and I can do Nightmare in a heartbeat. There's always the chance that you'll make that little small mistake trying to refill. Refill is the most dangerous part of it, and I have to die at least once because I died once in the hell mode. You know it has to happen. But to put it simply, go to plains, get all the titans around you aggroed onto you, much like hell mode, and then go between 2 trees, rain down the spheres on them, and then hook away. You'll be able to be fast enough to get away from them, and if you aren't, upgrade your speed, and if that doesn't help you, you gotta get better at movement. That's about it. That's about as simple as it's gonna get. I hope that can help you in your endeavors to try and beat Nightmare mode, and to move your boost onto Nightmare from Nightmare to Hell, I mean. And Hell is an entirely different breed of game mode than what I would say um, Nightmare is much easier than Hell mode because the Titans don't move faster, and moving faster is a really high reason as to why you'd miss your Thunder Spears. But if you guys have any suggestions on what videos I should make or what kinds of content you want to see from me, um, I know a lot of you said that it was a good video last time, and I hope this one is also as good. But if you have any suggestions, please hit me up on the comments or hit me up in my DMs from the Discord. The AOT Discord is always there. Oh my god, voice crack. But Discord's always there, my DMs are always open, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Peace out.